Hey guys, I just want to make a quick tutorial video in case anyone else was getting stuck trying to figure out how to expand the partition sizes on the SD cards. And I just want to show the easiest way that I found of doing it, which is using a utility disk called Hiren's Boot CD. And the reason I used Hiren's Boot CD is because it has, I'm using Windows, and it has a mini version of Linux on it with the program gparted already installed, which is a partition editor. So you don't have to worry about installing Linux or installing gparted or getting anything set up. It's just ready to go. Okay, so the first thing I did was just go to their website, which is hirensbootcd.org, and click on the download tab at the top. And then if you click on that, you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, and then there's the zip file, the little link. So click on that and unzip it. And once you get it unzipped, they have a burn2cd.cmd little batch file that'll run their CD burner. And if you click on the batch file, it automatically will point to the ISO for you. So you just have to click on the batch file and kick that off with a blank CD. And then you'll have your utility disk. And there's tons of other stuff on here that we use a lot for tons of IT support tools. But the gpart is all we'll need for this. So once that's finished, you're going to want to plug in your SD card and make sure that your PC is set to boot off the disk and reboot it. And I'm going to fast forward over once it, I'll go to the menu first. So once this comes up, you're going to go to the third option. It says part of magic at the end, and just hit enter twice on that. So this will boot it off, and I'm going to put this in fast motion because it takes a couple minutes for it to come up. Okay, so once you get to the desktop, the partition editor icon is on the left, the far left, and this is actually gparted. So give it a minute and it'll scan, find all the devices that are attached. But this typically will default to your main OS, or your main hard drive. So like mine's going to show the Windows OS, so you have to change devices, which I'll show you how to do in a second. Okay, so you see on here it shows my Windows, the NTFS file systems. So at the top, you want to go to the gparted menu, and then there's a devices submenu, and then find the device that's the same size as your SD card, and then click it, and you can see right away it recognizes it. I mean, I have it named as a RPITC, but you can see right on here that it shows the 27 gig not being used. So all you have to do is click on the Raspberry Pi file system, the ext4, and just take this little slider and drag all the way to the end, and then hit the resize button. And then now this just technically queues it up, so you have to apply at the top to actually kick it off. But that's all you really have to do. And then it goes real quick. I think mine took like 7 seconds to do the whole 32 gig. I mean, it's just partition editor, but so that should go real fast. And then once that's done, you can put your SD card back into the Raspberry Pi, pull that out and take the CD out, and you should be good to go. And that's it.